Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the show, The Average Nobody. Of course, I'm your host, Keith. And on today's episode, I want to talk about a little bit about something I saw with Stephen A. Smith on his podcast, The Stephen A. Smith Show. I'm a fan of his, so believe me, but that don't mean I don't have issues with some of the stuff he says. But also, we're going to talk about a little bit of sports. We're going to talk about some local stuff that's going on in the St. Louis area. Something that's really, got me kind of, I ain't going to say ticked off, because I'm glad of what is going on about this issue, but it kind of got me perplexed on why it's not taking a step further when it comes to the black community. So, but as far as Stephen A. Smith is concerned, recently on his show, I saw where he was talking about the Democratic Party. And he ran off a whole lot of stuff about what was the problem with the Democratic Party and how all of the insulting things or all the labels that was thrown out about Donald Trump before the election, labels like he was a Nazi or, just a bunch of little things, and Stephen A. went off into talking about how Democrats need to get over, stop with the rhetoric, stop with the insults. It's time to move on, move the country forward. He made it a point of saying that he was an independent, but the way he comes off, he's a Republican, and ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's what you are, that's what you are. Quit with that old, I'm a registered independent. That's bullshit. It doesn't matter that you registered as an independent. It's about what your ideology is. And yours is the same as the rich elite. And hey, get your money, bro. If that's to save as much of your money as all of that. But when you got rich elite folks tearing down the country, you see, and then you got this Democratic Party who's trying to unify the country, you see, what you sitting up talking about, my brother, is a bunch of hogwash. We understand that you hang out with all the elite folks. Let's be real. One of Donald Trump's, I don't want to say best friends, but one of Donald Trump's main friends is, of course, the guy, the boxer guy, or the MMA guy. I can't think of his name right now. It'll come to me, believe me. But, I noticed Dana White. That's who it is, Dana White. I noticed you love Dana White. And you didn't say too much of a damn thing about Dana White slapping his wife in the club, but you made a big ass issue about what happened with Ray Rice and his wife in that elevator. You see, y'all made it ESPN made it a big story. You see, now after that incident happened, Ray Rice had to accept the consequences that came to him. But them consequences came also with you all's help, with your help. You see, by the way y'all sensationalize that story. Now, you always talking about giving people so-called second chances. Why y'all never invite Ray Rice on to see what he got going on? To see what he's doing? I don't know what he got going on, believe me. I can't speak to it. I don't know what he's doing these days or anything. But I noticed when Dana White slapped up his wife, y'all smoothed over it. Y'all keep having him on. Y'all promote his MMA shit. You see what I'm saying? Y'all done basically forgiven him. That's what you elite folks do. You see, bruh, we understand you not common. You can say all that shit. You from Brooklyn and all that bullshit. Just because you from Brooklyn don't mean you hood. Just because you from Brooklyn don't mean you hood. Just because you know Jay-Z don't mean you hood. You see, you are one of those who once they got their money, they decided to shit on everybody else. Once you got your money, you decided to shit on everybody else. Especially your own people. Y'all got it bad. When y'all get y'all bag, then y'all want to act like y'all superior. I ain't gonna say superior, but you're better than other folks. We know you got your $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 suits on. Hey, bro, you be looking good, believe me. Like I say, I ain't mad at you for getting your money. But don't look down your nose at those that ain't there, that ain't got that money. And don't sit up there and act like, you know, you for the people just because you got Ryan Clark on the show or Shannon Sharp on the show or any of them people. You see, that don't make you for the people. You see, we know who you're standing with, really. You know, you would like to get a moment with Donald Trump so you can, you know, kiss the ring, I guess. You dig? And I understand we all got, in a sense, bosses. But you supposed to be the man on the show. Your word is supposed to mean something. So again, why can't you get Ray Rice on there? And let Ray Rice or some of these other people that y'all done crucified on the damn show. But y'all you want Dana White on there. You see, you want people that, you know, really don't even be with common folks. You want all the elite rich, and I get it. You got the #1 show. That's part of being in the industry. You want to promote, you want to get that viewership. You see, but Dana White is a polarizing person. There's a lot of people that don't like Dana White and what he did. But you cool with what he did. But then you would talk about the women and how you love the women. Now, mind you, you talk about black women and how you love them. I get it, brother. I'm with you with that one. I love my sisters. But when you see a motherfucking man jack up a woman and you gloss over the white man doing it, just like you glossing over all the shit that Donald Trump done said, your words really hold no motherfucking weight except for that community. You see, to the people that it really matters to, who so-called maybe look up to you and what you doing and everything, that shit don't look good, bro. That shit really doesn't look good. You know, y'all cater to the elite. You know, so when you sit up and say that Democrats need to get their shit together, yeah, they lost the election. Did you say that when Trump lost the election that he needed to get his shit together? See, while you sitting up talking about what Democrats said, you never even touched on what the whole fucking issue about this election it was. It was about motherfucking race and religion. And some gender shit. See, it didn't have nothing to do with nothing else. Fuck this economy. The economy gonna be there. That's for people. Some people gonna like the economy, some are not. The majority of people don't like the economy. You like it because it's benefit. You making your money. You making big money. You see what I'm saying? And like you said before, you want to save or keep as much money as you can. So just like those other elite rich folks, you see what I'm saying? The Donald Trumps, the Dana Whites, just like them, you fall into that same category. You fall into the same category. You done got on TV many a times and excoriated black athletes. Y'all gloss over what the white athletes do. It ain't just Malika Andrews who do it. It's Stephen A. Smith. You see, we know the stories about this person allegedly raped someone, and you don't say a damn thing. You gloss over it. We know the story about this person slapped this woman up, or this person committed some type of crime that's in the sports industry. What you talk about, but you gloss over it. But when them brothers get into a little situation, or they get into some major situation, y'all don't gloss over that shit over at ESPN. Y'all big up that shit. So, brother, what I'm saying is, when you sit up there and talk about what Democrats ain't doing, how are you helping? What have you donated? Let's put it out there, bro. What has Dana White done to help people below him, except for charge for them goddamn fights? What have you done? Really, bro? What have you done? Because I really don't think you've done much of anything to help the community. You see, I think you just like most of the elite, that 1%. Now, you might not be 1% equal to they 1%. You might not be in that category. But you for a black person, you a 1%er. So what is you doing to help those that's up under you? Yeah, you might employ some motherfuckers. I'm not talking about getting a job for a motherfucker to walk around and make sure you okay while you look like you the big fish. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about the motherfucking that's at the homeless shelter. What have you done to support that? Why you ain't give somebody one of them a job? You see? Point of it is, bro, quit talking that motherfucking shit about what these folks did over here and how they fucked up, and they need to get their shit together, and they need to stop with the insults and all that. When that man, your president, because that's who it is, it's your president. That man sat up there and said that was shithole country. That man sat up there and he said that it's good people on both sides. When these people out here running over people, killing folks at rallies. You see, you want somebody to cater to that, be cool with what he got to say. You want, because he now is the president, and then for you to sit up there and talk like you really supported Kamala. You didn't support Kamala. Did you get out there and try to, campaign for her? You did more positive talking about Trump on your damn show than you did about her. But then you want everybody to go with that you were independent. Man, you not independent. You a goddamn Republican. Say it and get it over with, bro. Say the shit and get it over with, man. But quit trying to blow smoke up, regular folks' ass like you really give a damn, because you don't. You don't give a shit about regular folks. Again, I like your show. I like your show. But I really see that you elite. You know what I'm saying? And your boy Shannon is the same fucking way. You dig? When y'all didn't have much of shit, y'all, who supported you all? It was our community that supported you all. When they kicked you off the motherfucking show, it was ours. Now the other community might have gave you that job to get you back into the industry, back on the sports channel, but we supported you. And then you turn around and you like to shit on us? Them same folks that you sat up there and who you saying need to get their shit together, you shitting on them. Bro, get real, man. You dig? Straight up, get real. Stop doing that bullshit, Steven. Straight up. I gotta get up out, because the more you think about it, the more you talk about it, the more pissed you get. You got one of the biggest fucking platforms it is, if not the biggest, and you like to shit on your own people. Like I say, just because you got your people on the show, the Ryan Clark's good guy, like Ryan, good guy. You see what I'm saying? I ain't heard you say too much shit about Aaron Rodgers. You know what that bad man you like? You know that bad man you always used to talk about? He's a bad man. He talks shit about one of your co-hosts. You ain't make too much of a stink about it. I wonder why. See, because with you, it ain't about that. It's about the motherfucking ratings and the money that you gonna get. You don't give a fuck about who gets shitted on. For real. You don't give a fuck. I'm really starting to understand that guy Doc Holliday. Real talk. Real folks they won't put on the show. You see, the real ones they won't put on the show. But you get a lot of people that, you know, they know what they talking about, but they gotta kiss your ring or something. That's how you look at your people. You got Mad Dog Russo on there. That guy is the most boringest. I don't give a fuck how much he shout. But you got him on there. Who is that to appease? Bro, get yourself together with that one, man. Straight up, stop talking that bull. You know, on our people like that. You dig? So, but I'm gonna transition into something else. You know, this Jay-Z and Diddy situation. You know, people trying to put them in the same box together. You know, let me tell you, there's two different things. Them two different things. Now, again, when it comes to the, you know, that if Jay-Z did you know, he ain't the list, cause the people, them boys, meaning Homeland Security, the FBI, fucking state police, any of them, they ain't picked him up. They ain't came and arrested him like they did with Puffy. You see, he ain't sitting in no motherfucking jail. Now, you got this lawyer down in Texas, you know, where that Busby, you know, he done made accusations. You see, but again, if you got fuck the trying to get money up out of motherfucker. If I'm a lawyer and my client say that they been raped, oh, it's gonna be a dual action against the rapist. Or you see what I'm saying? I'm gonna notify the proper authorities and give them the information, and then on the other hand, I'm gonna sue you civilly. Only thing that dude Busby was talking about is a civil thing. And then come to find out, the young lady may have lied about some things. You see, talking about her daddy picked her up. The daddy say he don't even know what she talking about. Talking about the MTV Awards and how the projection was there on the projector or whatever the case may be. But back then, MTV wasn't using the projection system. So it's a lot of holes in the story. And, you know, this guy Busby, apparently he don't vet his clients properly. See, because if he'd have vetted his client, he'd have known that it was some holes in the story. Now you got to try to fill the shit up. Now you worried about, you want to get mad because of the accusations being made against you, Mr. Busby, about, you know, you basically being a motherfucking ambulance chaser. So no, the Diddy and the Jay-Z things are two totally different things. Everyone knows Diddy was into the shit. I don't give a fuck who. There's plenty of people who was at them parties that didn't partake in that bullshit. So you can show me a picture all day long of this person at the party, this person at the party, and all of that shit. You show them pictures all day long. That don't mean that that person took part in the shit. If we got business collaborations going on, that don't mean I took part in no motherfucking Diddy bullshit. That mean we got a business thing going on over here. You might see us together at times. But that don't mean I'm doing what he doing. And once I find out this situation, I step back from the shit like, hey, that's not, hey, I don't want no parts of it. Ever since the shit came out about Diddy, you ain't heard, you ain't seen or heard or anything. It's not that the brother that is hiding from the shit, meaning Jay-Z. It's because more than likely he ain't got shit to do with it, and he most definitely trying to get himself distance. But what, I mean, again, you got parties going on. You got a lot of celebs being at these parties. Is every celebrity responsible for what went on that was in attendance at that party? Is every celebrity that was there, are they partially responsible? Because I do photography, and when you at events, you snapping pictures, you snapping all the, so this person might be there. You might see 50 over there. That don't mean 50 was there when Diddy was allegedly banging somebody in the ass, some dude. That don't mean Jay was there when that was going on. So all y'all that's trying to make these stories connect, wait until motherfuckers do their job, meaning law enforcement. Wait until they do their job. And then, you know, you can say, yeah, see, it's connected. Other than that, it's a bunch of fucking allegations that y'all doing with no goddamn proof. You see, motherfuckers say Jaguar Wright was at the party and she was bringing people in there. Is it true? Cause she got a hell of an axe to grind. Is her axe to grind because her career didn't go the way she wanted it to go? I don't know. I'm not gonna even say that's the case. I don't know why that woman say the stuff that she say. She may know what she talking about. But you get on the internet and you tell more stories on the motherfucking internet instead of talking to the proper motherfuckers. If you got a big ass, if you really got a problem with a person, why don't you go to the authorities with your evidence? You will get on the internet, you get on YouTube or all these different channels with the accusations, talking about how if you lying, then sue me. Your time may be coming. But shit, sue you for what? You probably ain't really got no money because you mad about shit. You mad. Motherfuckers done went on. They doing their thing. You see, my question is, how much ass did you give up? Until they didn't want no more of that ass? How much did you give up? When they stop worrying about that ass, your ass, now you angry? Now you want to make the accusations? You see, everybody that's hurt your feelings, you got a story to tell about them. Stop it. Stop it. Unless you gonna go and talk to the FBI and tell them with some motherfucking evidence, get the fuck up off of these channels with that bullshit. That clickbait shit. Let's move on. Oh, Travis Hunter. Hey, bro. Straight up. Don't worry about what people say about you and your woman. Straight up. Don't worry about that. You got them haters. You got people that, you know, you got the jealous folks out here You know what I'm saying? Young man getting that bag. You see what I'm saying? Hey, if you like her, if you love her, you do you, bro. Don't worry about what they saying about that girl. You know, I mean, I don't think she understands totally the realm she's stepping in. And I don't think you really understand what's ahead as that, even though I'm sure Dion done schooled you on a whole lot of stuff. You see, but who's schooling her on how to act? You see, but overall, bro, that's your woman. Treat her like you been treating her. You see what I'm saying? Don't let the naysayers get on you about that shit. You know, a lot of folks who say something, they just looking out for your best interest, I think. You know, nothing to be harming you or whatever. So don't let them, all this stuff get to you, bro. You bigger than that. You got big things to do, man. You got big things to do. Straight up. And if she there to support you and you happy with her, keep doing what you doing, bro. Don't let that shit get to you. Real talk. Next thing I want to talk about is I want to talk more about something that's local. Recently in St. Louis, a young man was killed on Highway 55, and him and his dad had left, I believe, a hockey game, and as they was riding down the highway, a stray bullet went through their window and hit the young man in the throat. And the young man didn't have nothing to do with what was going on and why the car got hit with a bullet. The dad or the young man. Again, it was some other folks out that was shooting on the highway, and a bullet struck the truck, hit the young man. Young man ended up dying. And I'm going to send condolences and prayers to his family. He's been laid to rest since then. The investigation continues. They've arrested a couple of people. The police did their job. They did a hell of an investigation. But see, the point where I'm going is, why isn't that done all the fucking time? See, in the city of St. Louis, y'all got all these fucking cameras around. Point blank. I'm gonna give you a street. Martin Luther King and King's Highway. Everyone knows where that's at in St. Louis. That right on that corner, that four-corner intersection, major roads. Martin Luther King go from downtown St. Louis all the way to St. Louis County, through the city to St. Louis County. King's Highway run north and south from one end of St. Louis City all the way to the south side, St. Louis. Y'all got all these motherfucking cameras around. When it came to that young man that got shot on that highway, all this law enforcement came together to solve that, including law enforcement from Illinois. That's something else. They come and they even help the investigation because they've been on the news with you all. Again, my point is, when it comes to the inner city kids, why isn't the investigation done that way? Why y'all not going through all the cameras and all of this shit, tracing cars? Y'all got shot spotters, y'all got license plate readers, y'all got Ring doorbell cameras. But when a little kid, 12, 13-year-old gets shot down in North St. Louis, or shot down in South St. Louis, why St. Louis City don't investigate the shit like that? Why y'all don't put 100 motherfucking men on the case like that? Because they wasn't part of a hockey community, maybe? I don't know. I'm not trying to say that's... My point of it is why you all can't do the same due diligence when those crimes happen, just like you did when that young man, Colin Brown, got shot and killed. Y'all arresting the whole fucking neighborhood. Y'all done did cell phone searches. Y'all done did camera work. Y'all done knocked on doors. Y'all did all this shit. And you're supposed to do it. But why not for all? Why not for all? Is it because of the fact that maybe the family got some money? Is that the reason? I just want to know why you all can't do the same when it comes to the inner city kids and do all that investigation that y'all doing. Y'all can sit up all day long and say how people don't want to give you all information. People didn't want to give you all information in that case, I'm sure. That's why y'all looked at all the cameras. That's why y'all sat up and knocked on doors. That's why y'all brought in outside help. Do it for every motherfucking body. Do it for everybody. And this don't have nothing to do with no white and black issue. This has to do with taking care of those that need to be taken care of. Looking out for those that need to be looked out for. Do the same fucking due diligence. When the kid get killed in the Penrose neighborhood, do the same damn due diligence, City of St. Louis Police. When the kid get killed over there in the Jefferson area on the south side, do the same fucking thing. Do the same thing, because those families hurt too. They need closure too. How many unsolved child killings have y'all got down in the city? But y'all got that solved in a motherfucking week and a half. So don't sit up and tell the public y'all can't do it and don't nobody want to give you information. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You don't get no information if you ain't hitting the pavement and doing the things that you do supposed to be doing. Y'all go and y'all see the shit happen. Y'all scoop them up and go on about your business. Write your report on it. Tell the people you're investigating. But there's never closure to them cases. How hard was that investigation? Let's get that shit right. Don't just do it for some. Do it for all. Do it for all. I'm going to get up off of here. I just want to come on real quick, and talk a little bit about some stuff that... So, yeah. let's take better care of each other out here. You know, let's do that. Peace.